What's poppin'? Let's get some people in here. Let us get something to bump, man. Turn something on. What we bumping on today? What you feel like listening to? Videos. Uh-oh. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. Who sleep? Who up? Who sleep? Yeah. Bussin'. Get something to bump. Turn on.
Bricks, that shit finna kill these niggas.
YouTube. Tune in to the YouTube. YouTube.com/ArizonaMixtapes.com.
Where the fuck did you get that hot shit?
Gotta motivate and move, cause being broke just ain't cool. Gotta visualize, see a bigger prize, cause it's work for us to go do. Ain't no setbacks, no fall offs, had to separate from them dudes. Now my hustle sick, don't bounce back, cause that's the shit that we do. Yeah, I know it's on, I'm gon' make it. Ain't got no time to be faking. Get the plan right, pour a pint of Sprite, get the whip right, and we baking. My hunger's all that I got. That's why niggas stay praying. Face down, hands up. That's the only way you gon' make it. Yeah, I did it all on my own, so it's hard for me to be patient. Self-made, self-paid, and self-motivated. Yeah, I did it all on my own, so it's hard for me to be patient. Self-made, self-paid, and self-motivated.
While you hate, go for it. All my niggas go for it. Pay to go for it. Take your time and go for it. Get a Lambo, go for it. Take a gamble, go for it. It's your life, so go for it. Take a bite and go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
Gotta fuck on
Let
that,
it
man.
go, boy.
Waste your motherfucking Air Maxes, your J's, whatever you
Better
got.
go for it. Better go
Go
for
get
it.
it, man.
Better go for it.
Can't stop, gotta go for it. That my word. I can see it now when you hold it down. They be in your world. When the fun slows, all the friends leave. Gotta do your thing. Flip a couple bags, try to bounce back. But that not cocaine. Yeah, that coke money, that dope money. It did me well. Now I need it all from the top down. No more fish gas. Getting legal now, but the past bad. Did a couple raw deals. Gotta dust it off, push the line hard. Gotta feed my kids. That my motivation. My motivation, that right. That's all I got. Gotta feed my family and the soldiers on my block. It's a blessing. Just to wake up in the morning. So I lace my sneaks, roll the blunt, and gone and go for it.
While you hate, go for it. All my niggas go for it. Pay to go for it. Take your time and go for it. Get a Lambo, go for it. Take a gamble, go for it. It's your life, so go for it. Take a bite and go for it. 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 Better go for it. Go for it. Better go for it. Better go for it. Better go for it.
Man, we got some I know we ain't got no we don't got it already pulled up, but if you can, let's find some Big Pokey, man. Rest in peace, Big Pokey. Shout out everybody in Dallas, everybody in the Texas area that rock with Big Pokey. Like, I grew up bumping Big Pokey, Mr. Lucci, motherfucking Lil Kiki. Like that whole movement was like instrumental in my childhood. We was bumping Big Pokey, going crazy. That nigga Big Pokey died on the stage. Nigga died on the stage, bro. This nigga was like going crazy, and then they was like, they was like, go and get him, big homie, this and that, and he just fell, like, boom, and died. Like, that shit was crazy. You gotta take care of yourself. Big Pokey. Big Pokey so hard, all this shit bump. Everything ride. Rest in peace, Big Pokey. Know what I mean? What's up with it, Rudy Rios? What's poppin', King? What's up, Mr. Mitchell? How you been, King? About to talk some shit.
From the Screwed Up clique has been missing from the Houston rap scene. They tell us it's been 13 years since Big Pokey, aka Crockbull, has been seen or heard from, but now fans are calling for his return to the mic. It's rumored that Pokey may be coming back as Sensei. If you've heard or seen anything, you can report your tips to sucbigpokey.com.
He piped up. Yeah, we clogging up the pipeline. Word on the streets, they miss me since I put the mic down. Since I put the mic down. They say they miss me, nigga, since I put the mic down. Yeah, we clogging up the pipeline. Word on the streets, they miss me since I put the mic down. Now they pick the mic up. Tell them to cry bull back and he piped up. I'm from the planet where them apes at. If it wasn't for this music, I'd probably be trapping out a vape shop. A couple of choppers on deck with the safes locked. In the trenches, niggas chasing down the sack like Jay White. They wanna see a nigga fold, bitch, I think not. Mashing, I get cash off the glass, nigga, bank shot. MSMG tank top, bitch, we poolside. Lemon drop, shrimps and scallops on the food side. The doja will keep my composure on the cool side and play with me, I drop my windows and let the tool ride. Me and baby bumping heads, I'ma smash out. I'm on that all move, swinging like a glass house. All these risks I take, that's the reason I'm boss. And when they throw salt on my name, they just season my sauce. They say it's love, it ain't no love, they just thinking I'm lost. I just tell them likewise, but my fingers is crossed, nigga. Yeah, we clogging up the pipeline. Word on the streets, they miss me since I put the mic down. Since I put the mic down. They say they miss me, nigga, since I put the mic down. Yeah, we clogging up the pipeline. Word on the streets, they miss me since I put the mic down. Now they pick the mic up. Tell them to cry bull back and he piped up. I heard they looking for the kid, I'm on my grind, homie. And if a nigga tell you something different, then they lying on me. I swear a nigga can't stop me with my mind on it. They say you gotta trust the process, I took my time on it. Track killer, fell in the flow, I commit a crime on it. Cash out, send me the beat, I'ma spit a rhyme on it. The grapevine say they hatin', here we go again. Who gives a fuck? I'm in his mouth finna blow a 10. And once I blow through this 10, I got more to spin. Getting to it, and y'all be going out, I be going in. When it's time for me to eat, dawg, I'm hogging and flexing. Like it's Thanksgiving at the table, dog in the dressing. And even though I fall short, he continuously bless me. And when they ask me how I'm living, I say I'm living my best. Yeah, I'm living my best one. Was out of time for 6 months. I used to live with my Mexican. Yeah, we clogging up the pipeline. Word on the streets, they miss me since I put the mic down. Since I put the mic down. They say they miss me, nigga, since I put the mic down. Yeah, we clogging up the pipeline. Word on the streets, they miss me since I put the mic down. Now they pick the mic up. Tell them to cry bull back and he piped up.
Sounds down and give you the clap smacking like that, the bass really hitting like There's a producer out here named Rockhouse. He probably the only one that can mix like that. Like, he hard as hell. Rockhouse is this shit. But what's popping, y'all? What's popping? Rest in peace, Big Pokey. Rest in peace, Big Pokey. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to get into the YNW Melly case. Have you been watching the YNW Melly case? Oh, man, the YNW Melly case is crazy, bro. It's crazy. I've been watching it, like, all the way. It's way crazy. The NBA draft was crazy. Man. The NBA draft was crazy. That lost submarine is crazy. You seen that shit that's on the news with the lost submarine? Like, that shit is crazy. Russell Simmons, did you see Russell Simmons' wife going crazy on that nigga? She was like, bro, like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
hey, and then I had a rush card. That's where my direct deposit go for my check every, you know what I mean?
yeah.
I logged in there about a couple of weeks ago, and it was like, hey, we shut down. Please have your direct deposit transferred to this account.
Ain't no more rush card. Damn. Ain't no more rush card.
That shit happened.
Rest in peace, rush card. I never had a rush card, though. I should have got me one. Yeah. I should have got me one. It seemed like that shit would have been cool. I never got one, though. I never really had direct deposit nowhere. I ain't never really got no checks and shit. No job. Nigga been a barber or whatever, like, dealing with cash. But, bro, that YNW Melly case is crazy, bro. They finna convict that nigga with his cell phone.
Explain the case again.
For those who, okay, look, I start at the beginning. I start all the way at the beginning. Look.
I get lost at the hospital.
Oh, so when a nigga pull up with the niggas in the car. All right, so based on they shit that they got, like they indictment and all of the shit that I've been watching on, I think it's called Law and Crime. You can watch Law and Crime on YouTube, and you can watch the whole case. You can watch the whole case as it's going down. You can watch the prosecution, the defense. You can watch the judge, all of the. You can watch everything. Today they had a nigga on there, a gang expert was on there today, and this nigga had a face mask on, like he had a ski mask on. The people in the jury was like, the people in the jury was like, bruh, this ain't cool. Like, this nigga, they like, the people don't got no, y'all got a mask on. Why we don't get to wear a mask? Like, why y'all watching us? Why y'all looking at that? This shit was crazy. Today was crazy. But, basically, these niggas leave the studio. They got camera footage with these niggas leaving the studio. They leave the studio and they get into two cars. Like, 4 niggas get in a red truck, 4 niggas get in like a dark gray SUV. You know what I'm saying? Little SUVs. They both get in the SUVs. And then when they smashed out, it was like, okay, they leave the studio. It's like 2:30 in the morning, 3 in the morning. They leave. They smash out, boom, 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 they dip. Then they show, the camera footage shows them like passing through the city, going through street lights. They show them with all the camera views, getting on the freeway, getting off the freeway. They show them doing everything they doing. Then they show the red SUV turn into the apartments. And when the red SUV turn into the apartments, the red SUV goes into the housing development, whatever, through the gate to go in, but the gray one keep going. So the gray one keep going, and then now they following phone records. So y'all might want to keep y'all locations and different shit turned off on y'all phone. And then even your phone, like your phone pick up towers. So you could just be driving, and as you driving, your phone is pinging off of towers so your apps is updating and doing all types of shit that you don't know that your phone be doing while you just driving. You feel me? These motherfuckers is operating, doing shit. So these niggas' phones is pinging on all the towers. So that's basically what they trying to convict him on. So they got the cell phone towers pinging that goes when they leave, when the one car go in the gate, the other car goes to like the far back of the Everglades. And then whoever phone it is, they show the car like with the thing, because on your phone they got the steps. They got that app. Then you ever had your phone tell you like you need to stand up, or your phone tell you took this many steps, and then had a little app that show. Let me see if I might have one on this phone. I know I got one on this phone, but the app tell you about all of the steps. You know what I'm saying? And all of whatever. So they can tell that now you're not in the car no more. Now you walking. Now you taking steps. You not moving. You know what I'm saying? So this nigga phone goes way out to the thing. Then when they get way out wherever they at, he get out of the car. Now he taking steps. Then he get back in the car, I guess. No, he don't get back in the car. The car leaves. And he gets on the freeway and he drop a pin. He send Fredo Bangs a pin, like, come pick me up from here. Then, like, a couple of maybe about 20 minutes later, he sent him another pin, but he done took like 1,300 steps or something. Like, they counting his steps, and they breaking it all down to where, like, this is where your phone was and this is what your phone was doing. But he was like, I done had a phone. Like, we all use that phone. Like, I got out of the car with them niggas and got in the other car, and I went home with the other car. You know what I'm saying? But they can't find them niggas. Them niggas just disappeared. They can't find his girlfriend. His girlfriend supposedly called him on FaceTime. And his girl hit him on he called his girl on FaceTime like, you know, I just was in a shootout, yada, yada, whatever. But now they can't find her to even get her shit in her testimony. So now it done turned into everything that they doing is just simply surrounded around that fucking phone. So cause the phone is a motherfucker. These phones, boy, like you do all this shit and you have your phone in your pocket, but you don't know that your phone is really like a tracking device. Your phone is setting you up for some shit. You know what I'm saying? So today they had the gangs expert dude just reading through the emails, and this nigga got like YNW Melly. They sent him a what'd you say? I'm off topic, but I'm saying what I'm saying. DVDs, you got some? I need some. I need them. Any of my DVDs you got, I need. But he said, so this nigga YNW Melly, he joins the Blood Gang or whatever that gang is. It's called the G-Shine or some shit, something Bloods. And then they sent this nigga like a oath and certain like enrollment, and you know, like he joined this gang like he was joining the Masons or something. You feel me? And he went through the whole the whole little shit to get part of the clique. So they got the gang expert nigga reading that shit today. That's what they was doing today, going through the phone. But they didn't have the jury in there. They just was doing this to see if it was even going to be admissible. You know what I'm saying? And it's just as crazy because, like, really the gist of the whole situation is just his phone. Like, you know what I'm saying? His phone is about to fry him. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you got to watch what you do with that phone. You got to watch where that phone is at, when it's around you. Same thing with Boosie right now. Like, Boosie, he got in that trouble he got in because of his phone. This nigga was on live. Another nigga holding his phone, they on live. But on the Boosie shit, when this nigga on live talking, he capping and get to San Diego doing this thing, nigga, the feds called San Diego and told him to put a helicopter on this nigga, man. So this nigga go shoot the video doing all the shit he doing, not even knowing it's a helicopter following him the whole time. So when they leave the video shoot and he in the Rolls truck and they going through the if you read the indictment, they saying everything they was doing. Like they went down this street, they turned this way, the helicopter watched everything. Then they get pulled over, and when they get pulled over, they in the car fidgeting with shit, and then the nigga got the motherfucking gun. The police, his security that's with him is like, that's my gun in the bag, but not the gun that's in the seat. He wasn't trying to take that gun. So Boosie said some shit to him like, I don't know. This is alleged. This is in the indictment though, but it's alleged that Boosie said that you gonna be in a body bag. Like if you don't, like why you ain't taking that, you gonna be in a body bag. So that's why they not letting him out, even though he paid the $50,000 and put his house up or whatever to get out. They don't still want to let him out because they allege that he, you know, yeah, he threatening like this nigga. So, and that just go back to his cell phone because the footage they got of him with the gun in his waistband or whatever was his cell phone. It was his Instagram account. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to watch what you putting on these phones, man. Like, people got to watch what this phone to be, man, John Morant. Like, this phone, my nigga, this phone to be the death of you. Like, for real, I wish I can go back to the pager, my nigga.
I even know some funny shit. That nigga, Ghost was trying to show niggas that in power. An episode where he had went and, stabbed a nigga up when he got the phone with his girl. She texted herself. She even ordered pizza from that nigga phone. You know what I mean? They sold the nigga off the tower.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody asked me, order pizza, watch, you know what I mean?
Man, because your phone going to tell you where you was at or where you wasn't at. If you capping, they going to go through your phone and they going to tell you where you was, what you was doing. Your phone. Like, that shit crazy, bro.
It's deeper than that, man. When it goes to, like, nigga, the Patriot Act, when they pass that shit, like, nigga, if they really wanted to, nigga, with the case, they turned on that camera.
Mm-hmm.
To see who had the phone. They just can't use that part in court. So they gotta put all the pieces together. So whoever's
What's crazy
case,
is,
they looked at it and see who it was.
yeah.
They gotta use everything.
What's
else
crazy is his
out to you.
how did his manager even get the phone? You feel me? Like, if these niggas got killed and they in the car dead and this nigga Bortland or whatever his name is, YNW Bortland, he pulls up at the hospital with these niggas in the car and the car all shot up and boom, boom, boom. How did the phone get out of the car and get to the manager so that the manager can get a phone to the police? How did he even get the phone? You feel me? They got all the pinging. No, they following the phone everywhere. Boom, boom, boom. They know where the phone is at. Like today, the judge was like, the phone was used to post that Instagram account that's associated with that phone been posting shit about the trial. Who doing that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is crazy, bro. It's all about a fucking phone, bro. Like, they don't got no murder weapon. They don't got no witness that say he was there. They don't got nothing. It's all a cell phone. But what's crazy though is he for him to get like reasonable doubt and get what he trying to work on, he putting like all the blame on his homie. Like his homie who was driving, that's the nigga that pulled up with it, changed his clothes. He the nigga that had gun residue on him. Like,
could it have been this nigga too?
Yeah, but no, that nigga go to trial next. You feel me? So what's fucked up about that situation is the nigga Bortland is going to jail regardless. Because even if he's not the person who did it, he going to jail for moving dead bodies. He going to jail for fucking with a crime scene. He going to jail for changing clothes and doing whatever his, like, no matter what. Like, him pulling up at the hospital with them dead bodies fucked him from the rip. The moment he pulled up with them dead bodies, nigga, it's over. He's going to jail. Whether Melly get innocent or guilty, Bortland's going to jail. Like, for real. Like, but they got him subpoenaed to testify against YNW Melly. He gonna have to, like, get on the stand and say Melly did it. Other than that, he's going to jail, bro. No matter what, he's going to jail. Like, either way, like, it's fucked up. Like, either way, if dude get found guilty or innocent, Bortland going to jail. Because now you're going to have to explain why you changed clothes. You're going to have to explain why you pulled up with these dead niggas in the car. Who rides around with dead niggas in the car? Man, they got your phone pinged. These niggas been shot like an hour ago. You been riding around with these dead niggas in the car for an hour? Trying to get your story straight. Trying to figure out what y'all was going to say. Like, nigga, you been riding around with dead niggas? That's different, bro. Like, you going to have to, you know. That ain't regular. That ain't regular. Niggas ain't riding around with dead people in the car. Right. Yeah, that's not regular, my nigga. Like, so, like, either way it go, he gonna be fucked. Like, he fucked either way. Like, anyway, like, who even got him to take the bodies? Who talked him into that? Who talked him into, nigga, pull up at the hospital with the bodies? Who made him think that was a good idea? Like, who told him? Who told him, like, bro, you could, yeah, nigga, you pull up at the hospital with the bodies, nigga, and we gonna get away. Huh? Nigga, you pull up with the bodies then and let me leave. Nigga, fuck you talking about? Nigga, like, let us, why don't we pull up with the bodies then? Nigga, fuck you talking about? Us, we, nigga. If I'ma get away, why we can't get away, nigga? Like, nah, that shit is real, bro. That shit is fucked up. Like, that nigga finna be in trouble. He finna eat that one. But NBA, next topic, NBA draft, bro. What did you watch the draft tonight? Mm-hmm. We already knew it was gonna be the 7-foot nigga from France. That nigga's humongous, bro. Yeah, that nigga's humongous. He was talking to Stephen A. Stephen A. was like this. That nigga bigger than Shaq. That nigga Stephen A. was like this with the microphone. Stephen A. was like, it looked real awkward. Like, they should have gave that nigga a boost or something. They should have gave him they should have had a producer or somebody get on the ground and let him stand on a producer back or something. That nigga was little. He was like trying to hold the mic up like this. Like, it wasn't.
They parents using steroids when they was like trying to
Shit, that nigga mama like 6'6", 6'7". Like, he got some big parents, bro.
ain't nobody in the world
7'5". There's some people 7'5", man. A lot of these.
7'11" or 7'5"?
He's 7'5".
Oh, I thought
Nah, nigga 7. That's 8 foot. Boy, that'd be crazy. Nah, but just think about these niggas coming from out of the country. A lot of these people coming from out of the country is humongous. Like, they big like that. Because this would be like the biggest nigga from that country. Like, think about it. If we look at all of America, it's some 7-footers here. So imagine coming to the NBA, you only got one nigga coming from France. So, like, out of all of the French hoopers, this nigga, like, the tallest or whatever. Like, hell yeah, them giant people, them Nephilim, the Nephilims or some shit like that. What's they call? I wish my nigga Blue was here. My nigga Blue would know. The Nephilims or something like that. I think them was the Giants. The Giants was the Nephilims or something. Them was like the angels that, like, if you believe in mythology and different stories, like the angels was coming from heaven down here to earth having sex with the women. And they babies was giants. You know what I'm saying? Like, them is stories in the Bible about the giants and the fallen angels that was coming down here, niggas smacking on them human cakes. They was seeing them humans with them fat asses like, man, I gotta get some of that. Then think about it, nigga, they come down with their wings and shit. If you believe in these mythology and these stories, they coming down with their wings and shit. They all beautiful and looking, nigga. They coming down, they knocking them. Imagine a nigga if an angel walked in the club tonight. He gonna get that pussy. Nigga smack on some bitch, make some giants. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Nephilims. I think that's what they call it. I'm gonna look that up. But, yeah. Like, that's crazy. Like, that was giants, bro. Like it's people who it's biblical. You know, it's in the Bible. If you believe in the Bible, it's in the Bible that it was giants. Them motherfuckers was in Grand Canyon, man. You see that shit they got in Grand Canyon? I was watching we way off topic, but I was watching a documentary, bro, and it had Grand Canyon, like, the shit that's inside of that motherfucker, like a big sphinx, and they had like big Egyptian statues and shit. Like, that's why they won't let niggas go in the Grand Canyon and go check it all out. There's hella shit up in there. That's why it's like a national park or something. Like, motherfuckers can't, like, even where Beyonce shot that video and flew that helicopter down, like, them Indians over there, One of my dude, Clarence, he went down there to the bottom. Like, I want to do that before I get too old. I want to be young to, like, really experience it, like, walk way to, like, you can't even drive to this place. You got to, like, go to a certain point, and then the natives in that area down there. That's where they let Beyonce shoot that video on that Pretty Water or whatever. Like, yeah, the natives will come get you and walk you down to the bottom with donkeys and shit and get you to the bottom. And it's like a 2-day walk or some shit. Like it's some weird shit. Yeah, like, it's a real experience. Like, you ain't just pulling up on them people. Them is real natives who don't fuck with America or nothing right now. They don't do nothing that we do. They don't do nothing. They still on that tribal shit. You feel me? But that's why they don't want to let us go fuck with that shit. But that shit is real. You can go check it out. Some motherfucker fell off the skywalk. A motherfucker fell off the skywalk at Grand Canyon the other day. Yeah, that was just not too long ago. I watched the news maybe 2-3 days ago. A motherfucker was falling out. Like, how you fall? They didn't show nothing broke. No glass was broken, and them motherfuckers jumped off. Man, don't go up there playing with them people, man. He gonna be they said he fell 4,000 feet, bruh. Nah, he dead. Fuck you mean? You ain't gonna fall no 4,000 feet and still live. You gonna implode like they said that ship did. Let's get back on track, man. But the NBA draft, the Suns don't even got no picks, man. We done traded away all our picks. We done gave away all our picks for these big three. What you think about our big three? Remember, we was talking about the Suns last time.
I like the big three. I know it was an accident that you didn't pass up. So I know it ain't nothing they like when it's like, hey, we want to sign him. So when they did, they were like, hey, why not? That shit might actually work.
Who gonna play defense?
You know, they gonna have to collectively come together. You done see.
We need a 4-man. We got Big Ayton at the 5.
Ayton, the only one you got.
We got them other 3 niggas.
Showed a couple glimpses of it, but you know what I
My
mean?
man Stick High said the Suns put all the chips on the table. They did, bro. Like, we need a 4-man.
Some free throws. That's our defensive key right there.
Nah. They gonna have to go get some niggas from the YMCA. They got like $600 million just in them 3 niggas. Then they gave Ayton like 190, 170, whatever they gave him. That's like $800 million just in them 4 niggas, bro.
Even with the draft picks, as quick as we gave them up, remember, just like, you know, he came here this year, we give him right back up for, you know, I mean, 2, 3 first round draft picks.
Who? Bradley Beal? Nah, he not worth that. That nigga, he not averaging 30s no more. He averaging 23. What's her name? My nigga Stick High said Golden State a problem with CP3. What you think about that trade? They had to get Jordan Poole up out of there, though. They had to get him up out of there. That nigga, he done got punched on.
Valuable for the Warriors. I don't think it makes him a contender, but I think the trade Jordan Poole with, you know, Chris Paul's points is almost identical to what he got from the Sixers. That's him being a better. You know, I think next year Shane is going to collide is like, oh, they make him listen to the guitar. Chris Paul and Draymond.
But like Golden State kind of play sporadic basketball. Like they don't play structured basketball. And Chris Paul is like a structured basketball player. So it's gonna be interesting to see how it gel, because I think he can play with anybody, but he really don't have like a structured game. Like his game is.
Curry, remember, he used to create his own shots.
Yeah, but is it? But is it gonna slow the game down? But them niggas ain't gonna want to slow down. The thing that make them what they is running, gunning, and shooting, and is like high like a what's the word that they use? Like just getting up a lot of shots, like high usage.
Sure, somebody in there did the percentages, like, hey, let's take Clay, let's take Curry. How many of their shots are winning?
Nah, they was clearing up money. Nah, that was about money. Jordan Poole just signed. He just got the extension. His contract kick in next year like 180. He just got the big bag, 150, whatever he got. It kick in this year coming up. So they just.
Gonna go to wherever he go. If he stay there, he gonna hit about.
I don't know. Washington, he gonna have to do a lot.
Star over there.
They just got Jones from the Grizzlies.
He can have court all he want now.
They just got Jones from the Grizzlies. So they got him to go play guard. He was shooting threes and buff ass guard. Like that nigga, a buff, strong ass guard. Be shooting threes and D'ing up. You know what I'm saying? They got a interesting situation, but it's not really like all of that. Porzingis. Yeah, Porzingis, but I don't care about that. Smart got traded to the Grizzlies, but he was just casualty of war because they wanted Porzingis, so they had to, you can't get everything. You can't have everything. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to give up something, just like the Suns. We wish we still had Bridgman, Mikal.
You think Aiden will go for a few first rounds?
No, but Aiden to go for, we could probably get us a group of niggas for him because if you're going to have to, they're going to have to give us a bunch of niggas because his contract is so big. That's the only thing about trades that's so fucked up. Like, the money got to match. So even though we could trade for these niggas, is the money going to match? That's what made Chris Paul trade so cool with Golden State now. Because Washington wasn't going to buy him out. He was their best player on their team. So they was going to try to make that nigga stay there like he played that year in Oklahoma City. Like, when he got traded, like, the year before that he came to the Suns, he went to Oklahoma City. Yeah, for 1 year. Because nobody really wanted him. He didn't really, like we was talking about earlier, he didn't have no value. So he went to Oklahoma City and he got the value back in his career. Like, nigga, I'm still got it. I'm not what y'all think I am. He took them youngsters and went to winning with them youngsters. And then he came to Phoenix and got him a 4-year deal. You know what I'm saying? But, like, that's still $30 million against the cap. Like, $37 million or some shit like that he make this year. So the Wizards didn't want to get that nigga that. But you got to think, Golden State got to give Jordan Poole $140 million or whatever they got to get that nigga. So here, we'll send that nigga to Washington, send us Chris Paul. We give him that 37 for the 1 year. We finna negotiate, though, because it's only like 15 guaranteed. So he'll probably negotiate and take a 19, a 22 for the year, 23. Yeah. Everybody won when you think about the business part of it and the money and looking at the value. Like, and I think that that's one thing that a lot of us need to focus more on in business and even in our relationships and different things that we do. Like, understand the value that you bring to the situation and then reevaluate the situation without you bringing a value to it, and then look at the situation and see, does it bring any value to you? And if it doesn't bring any value to you, then you have to really rethink the value that you bring to it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it may be, because the value go both ways. Like, we know how much a cheeseburger costs, and that's the value that we want to get for our cheeseburger. But at the same time, how does McDonald's value me when they know I'm coming to get the cheeseburger? You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't just a $2 transaction. To them, they like, nigga, we trying to sell billions, so we got to make this nigga love coming here to spend his $2 to get his cheeseburgers from us. So they more invested in the relationship than actual transaction. But a lot of times we be invested in the transaction and not the relationship, and finding the value of the relationship over the transaction. But that's a whole nother conversation for another day. I charge niggas for that conversation. You gotta spend some money for us to talk about that. Or I guess maybe we can do some business lives or whatever, and we can talk about business strategies and ways to get clients, ways to grow your business, ways to make your business, like, even value it. Like, really look at your business and see the value. Like, look at your studio and how much is these mics worth? How much is these mic stands worth? How much is the board worth? How much is this keyboard worth? How much is that mouse worth? These speakers? How much is these pads on the wall? How much is this shit worth? And then you can start seeing value. Then you can see if you want to scale your value or if you want to scale back. You can kind of leverage yourself. But you got to first know what your value is before you can start putting a value on it. Motherfuckers be putting a value on it and don't even know what it's worth. They just value it based on what they think it should be worth or what they approximate. But it might not even be worth that. Niggas might not even be worth what they talking about. Me, I might not be worth what I'm talking about. I might be worth more. But it just depends on the situation, and you got to understand the value that you bring to the situation as well as what value does the situation give you. Because if the situation don't give you and you just bringing all the value to it, it might be time for you to pivot and do something else. You know what I'm saying? But the draft was crazy. It was dope. If y'all didn't watch the NBA draft, y'all need to go check the draft out. The draft was dope. Shout out them Thompson twins. Them little guys is dope. I like watching them play. They dope. One went to Detroit and one went to Houston. I'm going to be watching them youngsters. Shout out to Houston Rockets. Little Ty Washington is over there at the Houston Rockets. I know he going to have fun throwing oops to that Thompson boy. Them little niggas got hops. It's going to be dope to watch to see what's going to happen this year coming up. But that lost submarine, next topic, that lost submarine. Did you see that on the news? For real? Yeah, man, they got a little goddamn a thing like the size of a Volkswagen van or something, like a little minivan done went down there to go look at the Titanic and it done disappeared. Now they saying the people dead, it imploded or this or that. Like, it's fucked up, bro. They was billionaires, you know. A couple of them was billionaires. All of them was millionaires. These people paid $250,000 a seat to go. Like, it's crazy. They signed like 3 waivers to say that they not responsible for them. So it's crazy. Rest in peace to them people and prayers to their families. You know what I'm saying? But the last topic I wanted to talk about was Russell Simmons. Baby Fat. Hey, Baby Fat been going hard on that nigga. And the reason why I said it is because she blasted him and whatever. They've been all in social media going crazy. One of the questions I wanted to ask the people and ask you, what do you feel about people taking their personal business to the internet? What do you think that people trying to get from that? What do you think the objective is? What's the goal? Why do people get mad or be going through something and think they finna get online and blast you or whatever? Is it more value in other people's opinion of you, or is it more value of your opinion of you? Like, what is really the purpose?
It's a mixture of both different things. Usually I say 50-50 where it's either this way or this way. But when it comes to that, it's really probably even more of one way that I would use. These are just my opinion. I might not even be like, one, attention. When you create a Facebook, you do it for you. Whoever is on your Facebook is supposed to attend to what you post on it, whether it's liking it, whether it's commenting, whether this is like a group chat where you like, hey, I need help, and everybody that sees it goes like, hey, here's what you need to help. You know what I mean? So instead of it just being a text message with 3 to 4 people, you got thousands of people on your friends. Some people might really be looking for the answer, or might not be knowing, you know what I mean, what to really do. So they just kind of doing it out of, I guess, emotion, getting the best of them. So they trying to,
Just throw it to the world. Somebody in the world.
ready with it, basically.
Right.
You got other people where I say it's a publicity stunt. It makes numbers go up. It's not, you know what I mean? The content is zero, reality, but it's just, hey, how do we make some numbers? Something going on with them that they need to market or something, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a few other different ones. It could be anything. We don't know for sure. I know if I do it, I'm guilty of putting, personal business online and doing that type of shit. And with me, I kind of take it back to my Facebook. Like, here's what I made it for. say running AZMP was around, it was just my regular Facebook. Because I guess I started AZMP, I'm supposed to use my Facebook differently than I was before it came around.
So I ask you the question then. Why would you do that? Why would you say fuck this stupid bitch on social media?
I might just be feeling that. I might be talking about a song.
But why do you? Yeah, but if you talking about a song, that's cool. But if you was airing out a bitch or whatever, why would you put that on social media?
That's my voice for the moment.
But voice to who?
To everybody in the world.
Just to whoever would listen.
Basically, say I own the nightclub. I wanted to go there and say, hey, DJ, cut the music. Hey, fuck that bitch out there. You know what I'm saying?
But what does that do?
It makes that person feel better at the moment. For that moment, for those couple seconds when they doing it, it's a relief.
But it's not.
For that moment.
No, it's not. It's just not. And it ain't no value. Like, there's no, back to what we was talking about having value. There's no value in airing out your personal life on social media. Like there's no value in it. The only thing you should,
People see value in it with
because they don't see no value.
Some other people might not do.
Because they only see, they don't see.
Laura Lee just wanted to get her side out there. Everybody.
For what?
Everybody,
Why did I need to know?
Everybody, you think Russell Simmons was a great guy before?
Who cares? Why did I need to know?
She wanted to tell you, hey,
why though?
Doing this shit.
Why?
Because she thought you idolized her.
But if I did, who cares?
She wants you to know the truth.
The truth of what?
And her,
that's just her opinion. That's her truth. That ain't the truth. That's her side. Like, why did she tell me? I'm Foster Johnson. I'm Freeze TV. Like, why she tell me?
Everybody she could reach to know.
For what though? That's what I'm saying. Like, it has no value. Like, and this is what all baby mamas and baby daddies and whoever need to think of before they go to airing each other out. Like, it has no value. Like, what does you telling a stranger, fuck your baby mama, what does that matter? That you told a stranger fuck. Like, I gotta, if you telling this stranger, fuck my baby mama or whatever, this bitch, fuck this bitch, or you airing them out online or whatever, and then say some girl be like, ugh, I hate her, and then want to fight her or whatever, it's your fault. Because she don't even.
Okay with that. Some people want that to happen.
That's dumb as fuck. You still no value.
Other people have different values.
No, there is no value in that. There's no value in that, bro. Like, that's, I've never really even understood that. Like, I be mad at people.
You went to school with a dude. You had a homie that thought he was cool.
Yeah,
You
but
don't see the value in that, but to them, that shit is valuable to them. Ain't nobody gonna punk me.
so
I'm gonna get this nigga lunch money.
no, but he didn't go tell people at the other school. Or just go tell strangers that he the bully at that school. That's what niggas do now. No, he didn't though. We can't look at what people could have or what this and that. We talking about what's happening. Like, motherfuckers.
What year we talking about?
I'm talking about any year, nigga, all the way back in time. If your grandpa cheated on your grandma wasn't going to the church telling everybody, oh, my man cheated on me, unless she wanted sympathy, unless she wanted people to be on her side, unless she wanted people to be on. But they didn't tell strangers. Like, I don't know why Kimora Lee Simmons told me that Russell don't got no money. It don't matter to me. Like, I don't care. Like, for real. Like, it don't even matter. And that's what's so fucked up about people. Like, people run to the internet and tell the internet whatever they going through. Like, them people care.
Now,
don't nobody even care.
Now, if they is broke and going through it, say TMZ came to her and was like, hey, we want you to post this. We're going to give you a couple $100,000.
That's different. Now you got paid to post it. She was on her live, my nigga, just airing out.
She might have got paid to do it.
Nah, she was on. She's on her live going airing out, bro. Like, that's, come on, man. Yeah, she told strangers. And even if she got paid, what does it matter to tell me?
That's what they paid.
No, they wouldn't have paid her to tell me.
They want some dirt on them. People who trying to help shut down Rush Card wanted her to help get them some dirt.
That's even
Hey, we gonna help you.
that's even worse if your baby mama go against you like that. If somebody can pay your baby mama,
Now,
you living it.
you living it right now.
Somebody could pay your baby mama to write bad stuff about you online.
Do it for free.
Why? Why would your baby mama post stuff about you online? What does it matter if your baby mama tell me that she don't like you or you ain't shit? What does it matter if she tell me?
Make her feel better. That's what I be telling you about values. Everybody don't got the same value. Some niggas value dirt. Some niggas value gold.
It just because you value it doesn't give it value. It's still like you just a nigga with some trash. Yeah, it means something to you, but it's trash. You know how they say one man's trash is another man's treasure? It's still trash.
Unless it's a treasure.
No, it's still trash. Regardless of how you think about it or what you had the value you give it, somebody still put it in the trash. You feel it don't matter what it's worth to you. Somebody put it in the trash. But that's fucked up that's fucked up that you even said that you live in that, because that's fucked up. Like, bro, like, and that's wrong if any baby mama or if any baby daddy or anybody, like, why would you go to the web to air out your baby daddy or your baby mama?
The other,
Like,
I'm glad you said that too. That was the fourth and final. Defense. If somebody do it first, then sometimes you might want to strike back.
so you did it first.
I was a swing backer.
Oh, you was
I
the
could
swing.
do it better.
But if you swing back, what is that?
Anything you could do, I can get. You can get 10 people, I get 40 people. Like, is that
But what does it matter that 40 people know that you don't give a fuck
she
about her?
wanted to get from the 10 people. She
That shit is dumb as hell. Like, you and her need to sit down and be like, we looking real goofy. Like, why are we getting online
She know that shit.
shitting on each other? Like, that don't make sense. That don't make, like, I don't like some of my baby mamas. It's a one or two that I can't stand. But I'm not gonna never tell nobody. I'm not gonna post it online. I can't stand that bitch. Like, no, that's hella goofy. It ain't none of y'all business.
That's the one thing that I get to.
I don't care. I'm not a kid. I'm a grown ass man. I'm not doing stuff to get to you. I'm grown. You know what I'm saying? But I know for damn sure I'm not telling the web about what I'm going through. I'm not telling the internet about.
Selective.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not telling the internet nothing about my personal life. What, is you crazy? The internet can't know my relationship status. The internet can't know if me and my wife is happy or sad. The internet can't know if my baby mamas is mad. The internet can't know if I'm behind on my child support or if I'm caught up. If I'm paid.
You want them
No, I'm not telling them. It ain't none of my, I'm not, and if my baby mama choose to tell the internet my business and put our business on the internet, I'm not entertaining it. I'm not talking about my life on the computer. It ain't nothing you can do to me to make me go live to tell y'all, the world, people I don't even know, my business. The fuck? Like, what does it matter that the nigga that work at Chase know that me and my wife is going through this or that? Or the girl that work over at Starbucks. Man, did you see what Freeze and his girlfriend, his baby mama or whatever was talking about? That's stupid as hell. Like, no, I'm not going out like that. That's goofy. And anybody who do that to me is weird. I don't understand that concept. Like, why would you get online and tell complete strangers about somebody that you claim? So now we have to dissect that. Like, why do people want to hurt people? That means that they dealing with issues, whether they dealing with ego, whether they dealing with low self-esteem or insecurities or jealousy or, yeah, it's a bunch of different reasons why people going through whatever they going through. But because you dealing with them emotions, it's okay for you to tell the world. Strangers. The nigga who live in the trailer park in the back of the river bottom who stealing electricity from the house over there with the long extension cord online, tethering through his phone as a hotspot, he need to know that I cheated on you? Like, no, this is who they making all of the information available to. Everybody.
They doing it for a reason.
Like, no, they not doing it for no reason. I just broke it down for you. The reason is they have low self-esteem. Right. The reason is they jealous. The reason is they got ego issues, narcissism, all these different titles. No, we don't have to like or dislike to diagnose the problem is them. You feel me? If I know you retarded, why am I talking crazy to you? If I know you don't understand logic, why am I online arguing with you so that all these complete strangers could hear us argue? And I know that you have dumb. Like, I know this. Because I laid down with you and I made kids with you and I used to live with you. I know you. I know you. I know you.
Say you don't
like,
know motherfuckers that don't know that person.
Who cares? So it's my job to inform them? No, it's not. It's never pertaining to me because that ain't got nothing to do with me. Whatever their relationship is with them over there. It ain't got nothing to do with me.
Till it come back to you.
No, it still don't. It don't got nothing to do with me. Like, I could care less. Like, that's real. That's why I'm saying I would never get online and tell my business. That's not even a good nigga. That's about me valuing my own life. I don't want no nigga who can't change you can't bring no value to my life. Why do you need to know what I'm going through? If you can't help me get out of the situation I'm in, if you can't put me in a better place, if you can't make it better for me, why do you even know what I'm going through? That's the problem.
Everybody can't look.
No, you don't. No, you have to understand. One thing people got to learn, and I was telling my homie this the other day. Justifying it don't make it right. And always looking for a way to make it okay don't make it all right. You know, and I got a homie with his son. No matter what his son do, it's always, nigga, the teacher said this or that. Or I said, my nigga, have you ever just stopped to think your son is bad? No, for real, I had to tell my nigga that, like, bro, your son is bad. Like, have you ever thought about that? Like, maybe it ain't the teacher. Maybe it ain't the bus driver. Maybe it ain't the coach. Maybe it's just your son is bad.
Some people would not be able to think that.
And that's fine, but that don't mean that they son ain't bad.
I could agree, yeah, but now,
Ain't no but. It is what it is. They don't want to take the...
First, this son didn't come out the coochie bad.
Yeah, he did.
What made him bad?
His mama, his daddy.
Right, the mama did.
No, bro, it's just like a dog. If you get a dog... Oh, check this out. If you get a dog, right? Say you get a puppy, and you take this puppy home, and you don't ever teach it about potty training. You don't ever teach it about, we going to sleep overnight. We going to get up in the morning. I'm going to let you out every morning to go use the bathroom. If you don't ever teach this puppy these things, then every morning when you wake up, it's going to be shit everywhere. Every morning when you wake up, it's going to be something else chewed up. It's going to be something else fucked up. And you can't then blame the dog. Nigga, you never taught me nothing. Like, facts. That's like my daughter, bro. When I watch my daughter play basketball and I be watching the games, and my daughter in college now in New York, so I have to watch most of her games on the computer. And when I be watching her games, I be like, damn. And after the game, and I talk to her, I be like, why, when that girl came off of that, why you didn't jab? And she like, you didn't ever teach me that move. So I think just because she my child, she's supposed to know the moves that I got. I never taught them to her, though. So it's up to me to teach her these moves so that when she in these situations, she'll know what to do. But if I don't teach her the moves and she get in that situation and she panic, I can't then get mad at her because I never taught her to move. So that's what I was telling my homie about his son. If you never taught your son how to sit down and be quiet, you never taught him how to keep his hands to himself, you never taught him the importance of education over bullshit. You never taught him the importance of paying attention in class and grades and these. You never taught him none of this. Now this nigga in class, he getting kicked out. He having fights at school. Him and the teacher arguing, and he going through, like, don't get mad at the teacher. You never taught this nigga how to go. You never even taught this nigga how to be a student. You just bought him new clothes and dropped him off at the building. Like, for real, that's what parents are doing, my nigga. And people not realizing, like, nigga, it's your child is bad. And your child ain't bad because it learned how to be bad. Your child is bad because you never taught it how to be good. These motherfuckers ain't learning bad habits. They're not learning good habits. That's what we was talking about earlier, where I was saying it's a lot of people who got goals and dreams, but they got bad habits. So it don't matter how many goals or dreams or whatever you have. If you got bad habits that's counterproductive to your goals, you're never going to reach your goal because of your own habits. And that's what I'm going through, me, myself, personally right now. I was telling you this earlier. I got a few bad habits. And now I have to look at these bad habits and see, like, which one of these habits is stopping me from getting to where I'm trying to get to. Maybe I got to stop smoking weed. Maybe I got to stop having so much female entertainment. Maybe I got to stop watching so many documentaries. Maybe I got to stop reading so much, zoning out. Maybe I need to spend more time with my kids. Maybe I need to do whatever. But I got to build better habits. And we all have to build better habits. That's going to get us closer to our goals, whatever our goals is. If my goal is to have 20 franchises of my soul resurrection around the country, what habits am I making today that's leading me to that? Because right now the habits I got ain't getting me to that. The habits is counterproductive to what I say my goals are. So now I have to be honest with myself and look myself in the mirror and be like, my nigga, your habits don't match your goals. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, they habits don't match their goals, especially with parenting. Like, a lot of our goals that we want out of being a parent, our habits don't match them. You know, and then we put an expectation on our kids that's unrealistic. Like, you got to have a realistic expectation of the investment that you put in it. And if you don't have an hour, 2 hours a day, like, a lot of times when I go home, my kids are asleep. When I wake up and leave, they sleep. Like, my kids might not even see me. So it's like, then you got to make, if that's your habit, because you working and you grinding, then now you got to break that habit so that you can put some time in there, so that you can build some good habits in them. Because if you're not putting no good habits in them, when they become 12, 13, 14, 15, even like my daughter in college right now, I got the ones that's in college. Some got good habits, some got bad habits. And we can tell when the grades come out. You know, we can tell when it's time to, if this one get an extra bonus on a scholarship, or this one got an internship and they flying her around to do this and that. Like, we can tell what your habits look like. And that's what time do. Time is going to break down anybody's habits. Like, just give it some time. It don't matter what it is. Any relationship you in, any situation, any whatever, just give it some time. You know, and it could be positive or negative, but just give it time, and time is going to give you the answers that you look for, because it's based on your habits. Like you said earlier, you was like, at 13, 14, I got my summer job, nigga, and I got boom, 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 and I locked in, and now I got a status that I know, and I've worked this for my whole life, because I know that if I do this, I'm going to get this. So then it just becomes a habit. Like me, I know if I cut this many heads, I'm going to get this much money. So since I was like 10, 11 years old, it's just been a habit. Every Saturday, every Sunday, let's get it. When I went to barber college and got the license and all that, it was like, let's get it. It was it was a habit already. Whereas some people who go into barber college just now getting used to cutting hair and doing a lot of it, they ain't built the habit up yet. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have a habit that match your goal. And if your habit don't match your goal, then you got to change your goal or change your habits. You know what I'm saying? But as far as Russell Simmons go and that on the live and whatever, like, and to any men out there, any women out there, like, keep y'all business to yourself. Social media should just only be used to give a brief, like, something to say briefly, vaguely, daily, express yourself, expression, promote a product, drive people to one of your businesses. But you should be using social media to level up, not to go down. Like, you don't want to destroy your value with social media. I've been telling my kids that, like, some of the shit they post, some of the things they do is going to come back to haunt them when they try to get a job. You know, like, even me, you try to get, like you were saying, like, you try to get a place or you try to get this and that. You got child support. You got cases. I got a DUI from hella years ago that keep coming up whenever I'm trying to bust moves. Like, what about what these kids gonna go through when they Instagram gonna still be available? They social media gonna still be there. My daughter want to be your doctor, but they go look up, they Google search her name and it show her in the club when she was in college smoking hookah, getting faded, but she want to be your doctor. Is that the doctor you want, or do you want the doctor who, when you go look at their Instagram, they was in class studying, getting ready? And then my daughter might be a better doctor than the other doctor, but perception, back to what we was talking about, value. Yeah. So keep y'all business to yourself. I don't care who cheating on who. I don't care about what he did or what she did. I don't care. Like, I don't care. Don't tell me. And don't put it out there for the world. That shit is hella whack. That's goofy to me. Stop posting your personal business. Stop. Like, just stop. Man, I'm trying to keep my personal life, like, me and the people I love. Like, if it was up to me, I wouldn't have my kids on nothing. You wouldn't see my wife, none of my baby mamas. You wouldn't know who none of them people is. It would just be me. You wouldn't see nothing. But they feel some kind of way if I don't post them or if I don't. Yeah, because it go back to what you were saying. People want approval of strangers. People want the strangers. Like, I was watching a thing today about Remy Ma, and they was like, Remy Ma haven't got on to say nothing back about people saying her and Papoose ain't together, this and that. Like, why does she got to get on there to say something to the world? Fuck the world. Do her husband know? Did she talk to her husband? Like, fuck the world, but it is what it is, man. It's 12 o'clock. Let's get out of here. I appreciate everything. Arizona Mixtapes. It's a lot of love. Shout out King Littles. I see you. You done tapped in. Power Road. I see you. Elijah Liggins. I see you. Miss Latoya Hendricks. I see you. Well, we got some. What, somebody got some comments? I couldn't agree with what he's saying for sure. Sometimes emotions just get high and people say things and without thinking just to get emotional release. It definitely is something everyone can work on, me included. It's rare I talk about my personal emotions on social media, but there's been a good few times where I was caught up in it. Man, and caught up in did. I know, like, that shit is real. Like, you gotta, man, I'm not telling the computer got me fucked up. I'm not telling none of y'all about what I'm going through. I'm happy. I'm happy. Me and all of my personal business is happy. Yeah, write that. Put that in. Screenshot that. We're happy.
Hey, give a goofy motherfucker some motive. I bet y'all can find out for you. They really happy.
And that's fine. I'm not finna tell them. That's fine. Whatever they go find out, I'm not finna tell them. I'm not finna post it. I'm not finna go run to my social media and be like, oh, no, man, I'm sad. I've been going through it. It's all bad in my world. Man, I did it, man. Oh, man, fuck that bitch. Nigga, that's Twitter fingers. Nigga, get on there and just type a whole paragraph about what you going through in your life. Man, don't nobody care. Like, for real, don't nobody care, my nigga. It's not one person on this earth that care. So say once your baby mama blasts you on there, it's funny the first day. Everybody like, ha, 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 whatever. But then them same niggas that was laughing at you when she blasted you online, when they see you, they gonna be like, what's up, my nigga? They don't even care. It just was funny for the moment. Like, they don't even care. Like, nah, man. Don't waste your breath, bro. For in the future, if anybody blasts you online, tell them you got it. You know what I'm saying? A nigga made a whole diss track, a diss album dissing me before. I'm not even gonna say his name because I don't want to give him no props. But the nigga dissed me on every song. Song number 1, fuck Freeze TV. Song number 2, Freeze TV diss. Song number 3, fuck that nigga Freeze TV. Song number 4, I hate Freeze TV. Song number 5, who the fuck Freeze TV think he is? Song number 6, I'm shitting on Freeze TV. Song number 7, fuck Freeze, you know what I'm saying? Fuck Freeze TV, the remix. For real, nigga dropped a whole, I'm not bullshit, this ain't a joke. This is a fact. The nigga dropped a whole album dissing me, bro. A whole, every song, when this what his cover said on his album artwork. Every song, that's what I'm telling you, was some kind of diss of me. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could care less. Hell no, it ain't creative. It's hate.
It is, but isn't it creative?
No, it's hate, period.
50 Cent got niggas look at that shit different.
It don't matter. I'll keep telling you, you keep justifying stupid shit. For real, you keep justifying Goofy. That's the problem. We all figure out a way to justify Goofy, and it's not a way to justify it. It ain't nobody now in the hip-hop culture or whatever standing on standards and principles. That's over with. Now it's just about who got the most money. Like, nigga, I got more money than you, so, nigga, do what I say do. Nigga, that shit whack. Like, that shit is whack. I don't care how much money you got. Stupid is stupid. Goofy is goofy. Like, it's a lot of people with way more money than me, and I'm going to tell them that they goofy. Like, I could care less. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not worried about the strangers. You can only be affected by the people who worried about the strangers. Like, if you're not worried about the strangers, it don't matter. I'm just worried about what my mama think about me, and she know me. I'm just worried about what my kids think about me, and my kids know me. I'm not really worried about what the streets think about me. Because as long as I'm helping them, I'm big homie. As long as I'm letting you use my studio for free, live in my apartments for free, as long as I'm helping you do something with your parole officer, or helping you do something with some community service or something, I'm the big homie. It's all love. But the moment I'm not helping you or doing nothing for you, you don't call to check on me. You don't make sure I'm okay. You don't make sure I ate. You don't make sure I'm not homeless. You don't make sure I'm straight. You don't hit me to be like, bro, how you doing? How you been? Nah, because I don't have no more value for you. That's what we were talking about earlier. Value. Motherfucker just looking for value. Some people taking, some people giving. Some people, it's a tug of war. It's a give and take situation. But the moment you stop being of a resource or an asset, motherfucker, they don't care about you. Don't nobody care. Nigga, if Foot Locker closed, we don't care. We just go to Foot Action. Champs. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, we don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what people got to understand, bro. Like, people got to understand. Sometimes you can get caught up in a moment and think that people really fuck with you, but they don't fuck with you. They fuck what you do for them. You know, they fuck with the value. They see the value. They see the, you know, just like when you in the store, the person who spend the most money is called what? A value customer. You know, and then you don't even got to spend the most money. Just come the most times. Get 20 clicks on your card and get a free sub. Value customer. Not because you spent. I could have went one time and spent $200 on subs, but you've been 20 times and spent $5 on subs. You feel me? It's still the same $100, but you considered a value customer because you came 20 times and spent $5. I came one time and spent $100. We both spent the same amount of money. But I'm not a valued customer. You are. Like, people got to understand what all this shit is about. And what these words, where these words come from. And in the marketing and in the promotion and how they laying this shit out. All of this shit is just psychology to play on your brain. Companies done already spent billions and billions of dollars marketing certain shit to you. That's why when you see it, you already identify with it. Because somebody else already done stained your brain. Like that Burger King commercial. That BK, have it your way. Like, everybody know that shit if I sing that. Because somebody done already spent billions, millions and millions making sure that everybody know it. So now if I buy a Burger King franchise, I don't make a new jingle. I just play that jingle and say new location over here. Because they already spent so many millions of dollars to stain your brain with that. Pizza, all this different shit, everything. But we got to understand this when we pushing business and when we pushing something. You know what I'm saying? But we don't never see the value in it because we don't value it because we value the goofy. For real, because it's what's going to go viral. We value what's going to go viral. But like we was talking about earlier, like, that shit is temporary. It's not sustainable. Everything now, all the content now is disposable. It's like a disposable diaper. You watch a podcast, you watch an interview, you watch something, you never watch that shit again. Hope somebody else pick it up and whatever, but this shit is done. You know what I'm saying? This shit is disposable. Content is disposable now. It's like that movie back in the day where the Short Circuit, remember the little robot used to roll up, more input, like he needed more. Like, it's over with now. It's called what they called it, analysis paralysis. Like, it's over with now. That's what YouTube and all these different platforms do. It just creates a distraction. So instead of you focusing on your business being a productive business and being a successful business, you just watch videos about people telling you about their successful business. So you don't never have to have one because you spent all day watching videos of somebody else's. Just like kids. Kids don't need to have all the toys like we needed the toys. Kids don't need the toys no more. They just watch other kids play with the toys on YouTube. You know, video games. When we was growing up, you had to go buy the game. Now you don't buy the game. You just pay your account and play the games that's on your account. You don't never get nothing tangible no more. So now they just separating everybody from things that you could really feel. Yeah, my car don't got no CD slide either. But I'm just saying, like, fuck the CD part. I'm just saying, like, shit that's tangible, shit that's real. Your car is real, though. It's going to really get you around and get you to moving. You know what I'm saying? But people don't, man, please, like we was talking about earlier, people don't buy the car that they need. They buy their dream car. You don't buy the house that you need. You buy your dream house. You don't dream of the house that you need. You dream of the house that's in your dreams. I don't know. That's what they did to us. They sold us the dream. So now as long as we chasing a dream, they could sell us a reality. Yeah, it's a whole business of selling you the dream. Then comes inflation and all these other things. It's called capitalism. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, niggas gonna create as long as enough of you niggas got the dream, it's gonna be a traffic jam in the morning getting to the city. I need a traffic jam every morning because y'all chasing the dream. And what's so fucked up about it, we think that shit is cool when we tell each other, man, I just been locked in, grinding. I just been trying to get it. Yeah, keep chasing the dream, my nigga. Then we start, as we get older, we get in our 50s, our 60s, then we hear so-and-so had a heart attack. Then we hear so-and-so had a stroke. He was chasing the dream, my nigga. He was going hard, my nigga. Nah, that ain't what this shit is about. That's like we talked about last week when we was talking about, you think God wanted a nigga to be paying rent? Nigga, this shit is set up all fucked up. But that's what I'm saying. You got to find the value. They figured out value and shelter. Nigga, and people would pay more if we give them a loft. Ooh, make it go up and give them a view. They'll pay even more money. Yeah, what? Nigga, we ain't gonna give them white appliances no more. Put the stainless steel ones in there. First they came with black. They hit us with the black appliances for a minute. Now that's burnt. We're going to put the stainless steel joints in there. And now your rent is $1,800. Your rent was $800 with the white ones. Nigga, put the white ones back in here. You feel You feel me? Because they understand the value. But now to you, is it worth 18 to you? Now you have to look at the value. You see what I'm saying? It didn't have no value to you. Like, you know, and that's where we got to start focusing more. Not what it's worth to us, but what is it worth to us? Because we'll just look at what it's worth and keep paying the bills because we can afford it. But it ain't really bringing no value to you. It's niggas with cars that sit in the garage that they fix up and put money into, and the car don't bring no value to that person. It's people with hobbies, like you were saying. It's people with train sets. It's people with all types of shit. I got businesses that I bought that's in the storage room or in the backyard or wherever that just never even got. It didn't really have no value to me, but it had value to me when I saw it. But it really didn't have no value. So that's why I was saying sometimes we got to look at everything that's around us and see how much this shit is worth. How much is this worth? How much is this worth? This is mine. How much is this worth? This is mine. How much? And then let's stop. My hat is worth this. My headphones is worth this. My phone, my this. Now nigga, I got $200 right here.
3D printer shit, the cost of all that shit go down.
Why? Because now the 3D printer, the materials and all that shit to make it is what's making the price go way up high. Now the time. So to print something this size with a 3D printer going to take damn near all day. So now you losing time. You losing money. It's just now that's just for the hobby. For real. Or to come up with a concept, a prototype. And then take it to a bigger factory and get it mass produced or whatever. But it's not for you to do it. They already figured that out. That's a wrap. Not finna let you sit in your house and make this shit. Think about CDs when we was burning CDs and everything that they do. They put this shit in your house, but they not finna make it to where you can scale it. They got you got them fucked up. Yeah, nigga, we gonna sell you Pro Tools, this and that, but every year we gonna update it and give some new plugins and some new shit. You don't get that. Everything, but I'm done. I keep preaching, man. ArizonaMixtapes.com if you want to listen, if you want to watch. YouTube.com/ArizonaMixtapes. You can always go to Freeze TV on everything and see what I got going on and see what's popping. YouTube.com/Freeze TV. You can watch some of the documentaries that I put out in the past. You can watch some dope interviews that I did. We got new interviews coming up. Anybody who want to get an interview or people who you feel deserve to get an interview that's going to bring value to the platform, hit me in the inbox and let me know who I need to be looking out for and who I need to be lining up interviews with. Because starting next week, we're going to be doing some new interviews. So make sure you tap in and get on the list to get your interview and get into the algorithm, because I know the value I can bring y'all with doing an interview, but what's the value that you gonna bring me if I interview you? Is you gonna give me 2 likes? Could you give me 2 likes? Could you give me maybe 3 new subscribers? Just 3, you know, shit like that. Like let's share the value. It's got to be reciprocated. I think that's the word. Got to go both ways. It's got to, what I give you, you got to give back. You know what I'm saying? Got to go. I scratch your back, you scratch mine. You know how that saying go. But anyways, like I said, we out of here. And today will soon be 2 things. Today will soon be tomorrow, and today will soon be yesterday. So remember, whatever you do today, make it count, because you don't want to get to tomorrow talking about the shit you were supposed to do yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I got some shit to do tonight that I should have did earlier today, but I don't want to get to tomorrow and still got to do the shit that I should have did yesterday, which is really tonight. You feel me? You understand what I'm saying? But it is what it is. ArizonaMixtapes.com. YouTube.com/ArizonaMixtapes. YouTube.com/Freeze TV. You know,